G'day everyone, welcome to this week's video. This morning I made my way up about 20 minutes from where I live and I've come up to the red gum forest. Try and shoot some forest photography here this morning. This place can be notoriously difficult to photograph, as all woodland photography can be, due to the chaos going on. So much going on within the forest here. We've got some beautiful old red gum trees right throughout this area, and it was actually cleared out early last year with a bushfire through here that took away a lot of the scrubby undergrowth, so it's cleared it out, left a lot of the beautiful native Burrawangs in this area and some of the old twisted turning red gum trees in this area. So I'm going to try and work around in this area this morning, see if I can get a couple of nice shots. Either way, it's just nice to be back out shooting again here on my home area after being at Cape York. If you haven't seen those videos at Cape York, I'll leave a link above. Go up and have a look at the series I did over Cape York. Wonderful time up here, but now I'm back in the cold environment and shooting here at the forest this morning, so we'll go for a wander and see what we can capture. Just stepped off the main track and come up onto a ridge line here. We've got some really nice side light coming through from the sun as it's just rising on the horizon. And the forest this morning looks absolutely beautiful. We've just had a lot of rain, so a lot of the trees are still painted in that water, and it's making some really nice contrast between the greens and the brown of the trees. Got a really beautiful section of Burrawangs through here, so I'm going to get the camera out, get set up and see if I can fire a couple of shots in this area. We've got some beautiful side light now just streaming in, and just wandering around with the 16 to 35 and looking for compositions that really catch my eye. It's always hard to try and make any sense of the chaos of all this, but what I look for is some nice side light or some nice backlight and a couple of trees to try and frame the shot a little bit, something to try and draw the viewer's eye in towards the end of the shot. It just looks absolutely beautiful in here this morning. A lot of rain dripping down off the top of the trees. This whole ridgeline has the old red gum trees on the top of it, and just such a special place. Difficult to photograph, but just a stunning place to come and take photographs. I keep coming back to a shot that I liked here when I first came here this morning, and I've got this bracken ferns in front of me with this really nice burrowang, and then looking along the ridge line, and we've got the twisted red gums in the distance with some nice side light streaming through. So I'm going to try and focus in and get this as my main shot for the morning. The beauty of being here this morning after the rain is we've got some really nice contrast in amongst the trees. They're all nice and wet. The foliage is wet and it's actually shimmering this morning, making the shots look really nice on the back of the camera. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to focus in on this burrowang because it's nice and close to the camera, and I'll actually then focus out in the distance. I'll take one shot for the foreground, one shot for the distance in the background, and then I'll blend those together later on in Photoshop. Sun's really punching through now and putting some beautiful light in different sections across the forest here. There's no doubt it's a challenge to try and shoot in here, but such a beautiful area. It's the middle of winter. There's no way in the world I would be walking off the track through the bush here in the middle of summer, because this place would be full of snakes. Probably still is full of snakes, but they're definitely a lot safer to be able to do it at this time of year. It's just a matter of slowing down though and looking around and just seeing what takes my eye. It's just a lot of fun looking for compositions here. They're all within the forest here. You've just got to find them. That's the difficult part. The easy part is coming in here, picking out some comps and just trying to put an image together. The difficult part is trying to have a shot that becomes engaging, something that really grabs the viewer's attention. And that's what I'm working on this morning. Just been for a walk with the 80mm prime on, and it's meaning I'm having to walk backwards and forwards to frame up compositions, but there's no two ways about it. The forest doesn't give up its secrets easily, but I'm just enjoying walking around up here. I've come on a day where I'm actually in the forest by myself, so it's just nice to walk amongst the ferns here, look for some compositions while we've got this really nice soft light. I might have a look around now and see if I can do some more detail shots of the trees and the ferns. I've got a couple of wide angles and I'll see if I can complete this vlog by getting some other shots as well. Well, it's day 2 and I've decided to come back here again this morning because I enjoyed yesterday morning so much. Just looking for some other compositions in the area. There's no doubt about it, as I've said before, it's quite difficult to photograph in here and get a composition that really works. But this ridge line seems to work the best out of all the other areas I've scouted here. The combination of the Burrawangs and then the actual bracken ferns, a lot of the bracken ferns are starting to die off, so they've got that golden red colour, and the contrast between the reds and the greens just looks fantastic. And then off in the distance we've got the beautiful red gums twisting with gnarly turns right up through to the sky. Just looks absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to concentrate on this area this morning. I really only came back because I enjoyed yesterday so much, and go for a wander and see if I can get a couple more images. One thing I'm being really conscious of is when I'm lining the trees up in here, I'm trying not to get too many of them overlapping each other. I'm trying to keep that separation between all the trees to try and provide that distance in the shot. We've got some really nice side light coming in again this morning, just starting to light up the side of the trees through here. It looks really beautiful. Just picked out a composition here with this beautiful burrowing right in front of me here. And then looking out in the distance, we've got a tree right in the middle here, and it's framed perfectly by these 2 trees on the outer here. We've even got a canopy going over the top to actually frame the shot. I really like this composition. It's got some nice soft light on it at the moment, and the contrasting colours just look absolutely fantastic. I'm going to try and frame up this shot and see how we go. I think I've just about found every composition I can in this area. I've really gave it a good going over for a couple of hours both days, and surprisingly enough I think I've only got 1 or 2 images. Just goes to show how difficult it is in here, but nonetheless it's been challenging, but something I've really enjoyed. Just such a stunning area to photograph, and something totally new for me. So really nice to come out here this morning and grab a couple of images. Well, that's it guys, I'm done for this morning. It's been a fantastic morning and I really enjoyed photographing the forest. Really something new for me and something I've really enjoyed. And if you've enjoyed this video, then do me a favour, go down below, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, tap that notification bell, you'll be notified when I upload my next video. If you've got a comment or question, leave them below, I'll always respond. The images are coming up shortly. I'll see you in the next video.